Hey guys, sorry it took so long for me to upload some videos for this weekend. I had a pretty busy weekend and I didn't get around to seeing any movies until Sunday, and I got to see two. I got to see this review for Nick and Norah's Infinite Playlist, and I'll also put up a blindness review. Also, I'm going to put up tomorrow probably a rant, because when I saw Blindness there were these two idiots that just almost ruined it for me. And so I definitely encourage you guys to be checking that out tomorrow. But for tonight, Nick and Norah's Infinite Playlist. Alright, this movie it has Cera from Superbad and Juno and Arrested Development, and he plays Nick. He is a guy that's in a band, and he's a high school senior. He's about to go off to college, and his girlfriend broke up with him on his birthday, and he's all depressed. And meanwhile, his ex-girlfriend, two of her friends, end up going to a party where Nick's band is playing, and Nick and Norah end up, Nora's one of the friends, played by Dennings. She ends up hooking up with Nick, sort of. And then the other friend ends up getting lost, and Nick's band and Nick and Norah all go on this chase to try to find the lost friend, and also to try to find this band that only plays like secret shows. So that's the chaotic mess of a plot this movie has. Unfortunately, this movie I just think is playing off the success of Juno. Really, I think it is, because it really is the same style movie, just written a lot worse, a lot more poorly. And I don't know, the characters in teen relationship movies, they have to be believable, and they're not in this movie. They're just either really stereotypical, or they're really I don't want to say dorky. They're just either really plain and unlikable, or they're just flat out jerks that are the obvious bad guys. And so I'm never really able to connect with any of the characters at all. And a lot of the stuff that goes on throughout the movie, it's just not funny. It's supposed to be a comedy, but I mean, there are some funny parts, like Nick's band. The band members, other than him, are gay. And there's a whole bunch of jokes going on with them, and that's pretty funny. And also, while they're trying to name their band, that's a pretty funny scene. But other than that, there's like maybe 2 or 3 funny lines, and that's it. It's really laughless almost, with the exception of the scenes I just mentioned. And that's really unfortunate, because Juno was friggin' hilarious. The writing in this has it to where the only jokes that are made are jokes spoken by the characters. Or it's like dialogue spoken by the characters. It's not like physical comedy or, setups and stuff like that. It's just dialogue-based jokes, and 90% of them suck. I mean, the characters are not funny. Like I said, most of them are lame, or they're stereotypes, or they're just flat-out jerks. So it really ruins a movie that could have been really good. I'm going to give this movie 2 stars out of 4. I know it seems like I would give it 1 star, but really, like I said, I laughed a few times, and I thought that Dennings did a pretty good job in it. Cera, on the other hand, pretty much just mumbles through the movie. He's one of the most plain, unlikable characters in this movie, which is sad because he's the main character. And one more thing I have to say before I end this review, and that is that almost 15 or 20 minutes of this movie is a side plot revolving around a piece of chewing gum. I am not kidding, a piece of chewing gum, and who chews it, where it goes, and all that nasty, gross crap that happens to it. Okay? So, and it makes no sense. It has no consequence to the plot at all. It's just there to be gross, and it's supposed to be funny, and it's not. So, I give it 2 stars. I think a lot of people will like it just because a lot of the music it focuses around is a lot of music that is sort of like indie teen popular music. Like, not like like pop music gets played on the radio, but like all the indie music and stuff. So I mean, and a lot of people may be able to relate to it if they've gone through a painful breakup, but really I just think it's full of stereotypes, full of cliches, and it's just not funny. So I wouldn't spend money on it to see it in the theater. I would wait for a rental if you absolutely had to see it. I'd probably just watch it on a lazy Saturday at best on TV in like 3 years. So that's my review. All right.